Live from Dodger Stadium, we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Breaking down the young and what I owe them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. Clayton Kershaw getting the start.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hernandez sizing this one up, makes the catch, and there's one down. Luis Arraez stands in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Just missed. Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Manny Machado up to the plate. Just missed. Two outs.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. There's a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis has a beat on it. Nabs it, and there's one down. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Now 2-1. And misses inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Maldonado makes the grab, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And Mookie takes. That's in there. Going to count 1-2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. Kershaw, a tall lefty, 225 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Left fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ripped on a line. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bogarts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And first offering is fouled off. Now a fly ball to right center. Outman makes a move towards the gap. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Freddie Freeman. Cease back to work. Just missed. That one misses. 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's in there. 2-2 now.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
He takes it on his own and quickly 1 away in the second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here comes Max Muncy. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1.
1-0.
Second inning here. No score. Muncy hits one in the air. Merrill. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Now a check swing, but he held up. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Martin Maldonado up to hit. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and the count's even at 2. Teoscar goes down on strikes. James Outman now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Back here in LA as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 2. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Oh, 0-1 now. And there's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And Manny gets a piece. Kershaw deals. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
On a line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-zip.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Sheets in the box now. Takes strike one. Machado, the lead runner at second. Merrill at first. One gone. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a slider misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kershaw fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Everything came together for him. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Kim in the box now. Takes strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Mookie Betts now. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Grounded out his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just off the outside part of the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Merrill sizes this one up. makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Kershaw back to work. That's in there.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Luis Campusano. Man at second.
2 balls.
In the
no
dirt,
strike.
but kept close.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike. Cronenworth stands at second with no outs. And that's too high.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw on to Freeman. 1 away here in the 5th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And it's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed. Down the middle for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Up the middle, Kim. Tosses to first, third out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. First pitch, and he just misses. Smith, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Muncy in the box now, takes strike 1. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Andy Pages. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. Now 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. That's to third, handled by Machado. Fires across the diamond. Third out, and that ends the frame. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. There's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a foul ball. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Now Machado up here. 1 for 2. Just missed. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right side. Brings it in. 2 down. Jackson Merrill digs in now.
Center fielder Jackson Merrill.
And that skips in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Inside, just missed. Into center. Outman coming on. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Nope.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And stepping in is the speedy Hesung Kim. Cease picks over. Ohtani back in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt, runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Shohei on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. First pitch just misses. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
That's a ball.
Ball one to Bogaerts.
Ball one, no strike.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's
I
in
got
the
a ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Mookie Betts. There's a strike to Mookie.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Hauls it in for the out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Hit in the air, left field. Merrill settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Will Smith to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Just off the inside edge.
That's ball 3.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 78. And now the DH, Luis Campusano. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. And fouled off. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Nope, outside.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now Martin Maldonado. Swing and a miss at a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a foul out of play. Right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jason Adam. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That misses, and it's 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts with the throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Known for his late inning heroics. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering upstairs. Out front, rip foul. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Here's the center fielder, James Outman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Adam, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a good eye there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kirby Yates. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. 1 for 3.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Ball 2.
just
that guy.
missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And that one fouled off. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. And now, Jackson Merrill. Fought off foul. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Digging in, Gavin Sheets. Throw over to first, and he's back in there. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that misses. And 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Now all even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. And that one in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. And ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a foul out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
This to third. In plenty of time to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jeremiah Estrada. Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. And up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's Mookie Betts. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ball one there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off for the win.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner.
And your final score.